Hi there, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you on the day of Thursday, December the 14th, 2023. And this day, again, the emphasis remains much on the heart. And some of you might want to actually take out your heart and leave it alone, push it aside. It might be a place where difficult emotions, difficult decisions related to your emotions are emerging, patterns of emotions that you'd usually avoid and push aside again are emerging. You're being placed into stressful situations, and stress is nothing again but the emotions reacting to a situation and the mind putting in the remaining details, you can say. And so you think that you are without solution in something that lacks any kind of opening or change, that you're just going to keep sitting there and having to worry, and that the same thing is going to keep on chasing you. That's basically what stress is, just getting overwhelmed. And what is happening also, be much aware of this divine one. You are a divine one, dear one of the light. That you're in a human body still, dealing with a human condition called daily life. And all of the daily life doesn't stop. It's not like you get a timer and say this, I'm not going to deal with 11 o'clock, or I'm not going to deal with 12 o'clock, and I'm going to come back at 1 o'clock and be available. You have to take care of everything here and now and deal with it. And your feelings, whatever they might be, your duties, you can say, and your responsibilities will ask for attention. Be proud of yourself that you can do that. And your body actually, this day, if you take it as a conduit of the light and take it as a temple and honor it as much as possible, as in eating foods that you enjoy. Don't think about your diet so much. And I'm not telling you that means that you go on a bad diet or something, but treat yourself to something that you really enjoy for lunch or as a snack. Just something for 5 minutes that will put a smile back on your face and say, yes, that feels good. See, feeling is coming back again into your body. I am statements, keep on. I am fine. I'm fit. And for those who have a great problem always because of having such a hectic schedule that you don't get a moment to yourself, that I don't have this time to even speak to the angels. I am that I am, and I'm surrounded by angels and angels of help me with. Immediately you will get angels for your assistance. Ask for immediate signs. Say, I don't even have the time to sit around and look for signs. I just want to feel good here and now. So here and now, angels, that's fine. Ask for that. Quick movement. And quickly, you will feel good. I'm doing that for myself. That's why I'm sharing it with you. Huge changes are coming. And that might be actually scary for you. Of course, you know the familiar. That's comfortable. Comfort is hard to leave. Of course, you want to always feel comfortable and safe and secure. And the familiar is what you know. The body doesn't get to have time off, as I said. It has to deal with all of this. Maybe you're very tired because you have too much to deal with and you're not giving yourself adequate rest. That's why the divine forces always have a backup plan for you, knowing what you're dealing with. First of all, be proud of yourself, as said. I am. I'm loved. I'm lovable. Start with that, if nothing else. Of course the angels will come forward, but remember, as much as you're overwhelmed, as much as you're worried, as much as you're dealing with, if you don't ask for help, they'll just stand there behind the door, literally knocking on your door and saying, let us in. How can we help you? Please help us help you. So don't push aside that chance to receive the help. Stress is just momentary. It'll collapse, it'll change. You'll find a definition, a solution, a pathway, a friend. All in the angelic realm. Just angels off and fill in the blank. There are huge legions of angels for every purpose. They just long to be literally born and come to your aid and side, and in your language. So it's not like you have to be a great pious saint to call upon them. Just be you, be real, have faith, ask, believe, and they'll come. That's why the archangel who comes forward today is so related to what is going on. Your heart's space. Clairsentience, which is the main emphasis of the day. This great word, if you don't understand it, means basically clear feeling, and is considered to be one of the psychic senses. Now, many of the empathic people who generally receive guidance through feelings and use their feelings basically as a living oracle card, you can say, all of us can tap into that ability this day. So instead of using your feelings to keep worrying and thinking about the worst and being pessimistic and negative, why not use this ability? Clairsentience. Archangel Raguel, help me receive guidance through my feelings regarding. How exciting is that, right? And you can literally take one dominant hand, a palm of your dominant hand, and place it somewhere upon your heart. Now, if you cannot do this and you're in a public space, take a deep breath in. Just think about something that you're confused or really wanting a sense of peace, to wrap your feelings around that issue and calm those waters down, and look at his heart, issuing forth 3 golden colored rays of light: magenta, white, and golden. Soak that in. Soak it into your body. Because if you see how his gown is, it's not like it's traveling all the way down. It's molding itself around his body. As you need it, wrap it around you, where you need it, which chakra point you need it, what part of your life do you need it in, what part of your mind, feelings, situations, relationships, issues, words, interactions, creativity, where is it that you need this sense of peace? And there's even guidance below that is just so simple to understand. Soak that in and your day will go beautifully. And you'll be back more than ever. More excited about living more than ever. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So just notice these will come more than once. So that question that you asked, dear Archangel Raguel, help me with, keep on asking it throughout the day regarding whatever is still not making sense or still not coming to a sense of resolution for you. That's why he has huge wings surrounding him and wrapping him. So literally the past is getting pushed aside and getting cleared up for you so those patterns do not repeat again. You make peace with whatever it is that has been bothering you all this time. So the past is only memories. Even if you experience something negative 2 minutes before seeing this message, it will change. Why? Because you decided to change it. And see his crown. This time, very interestingly shining. It's almost like it has 3 layers of shine, right? It's not just white and golden. There's rays of light behind that white orb that is closest to his crown, but there's also pink and blue aiding that process. That is basically the Akashic wisdom pouring into his crown, and not only aiding the thoughts to then calm down, but also, if you see his third eye, it's shining. The third eye again, getting clearer about how you see, visualize, experience physical life, and what you want to understand as feeling this day. That means feeling and your ability to see both will be connected. See, it's all coming again more and more into a sense of balance. They're all aiding each other. And then the right side is the golden wings that are wrapping into your future. How you bring the future forward, what you fill your future with. You don't have to get scared about this. Again, notice your recurring feelings regarding your manifestations. Do they seem stuck? Is it too difficult to clear? Does it seem like a road that you cannot walk on? Are there too many obstacles? Are there too many people against you? Think about your connection to people. All forms of relationships in your life. Family, friends, of course, romantic relationships, your soulmate, if you are confused about that, your twin flame. Do you think that you can actually get into a loving relationship if you're having a problem with that part of your life? What is wrong with my heart center? You can ask that. Don't be afraid. It doesn't make you flawed. It makes you real. If you're hurting about something, it's someone has hurt you, or you have repetitive people who have hurt you repetitively. And for the same reason, then maybe there's an emotional pattern you're carrying and you can finally get rid of it. Because see that scepter, that orb of holy fire he's carrying? It's the holy fire of the Akashas. Again, pure love is just itching to come into your life. And he's burning away the unnecessary as he's holding it. What are you doing? Inviting the best of the best. And when you say burning away, that does not harm or intentionally harm or cause pain to anyone else or discomfort. Because remember that all of creation comes down to one emotion and one vibration that literally runs the universe, love. And that's why he's got his finger up into the sky, saying, remember where true power and guidance, love, wisdom, movement, action, creation, where it comes from. The universe is surrounding you. All those bubbles of light are millions and millions and legions. You can call them stars. You can call them angels, the divine ones, all surrounding you. That's why all around him, that orb is growing brighter, because he's calling down to him the power of the universe in all realms. Now you might say, isn't he an archangel and he already should have the power? Why not connect with all the rest of the universe and remember how connected you are? That makes you feel less limited and less unsupported. Again, the feeling of pity and sadness will go away. Oh, I have so much to call upon and so much to think about. There's so much to choose from. So that gets you excited, right? Excited again about living and asking and creating and trying. Pessimism doesn't even have chance because you literally don't have the time to be pessimistic. You're so busy creating and receiving and achieving that you're just rising. He's rising in light. He's moving with the light. That magenta is pure joy energy wrapped all around him. Archangel Raguel, in the so-called, you can say, glossary of the angels or dictionary of the angels, if you want to call it that way, the archangels, is the archangel who really looks after the relationship and harmony between people and your relationship with your emotions, bringing balance and harmony everywhere. So you can ask for that. Just help me harmonize with whatever, your own self. Start with your own self. Everything else will just get sweeter then. If you see his throat chakra, it's brilliantly being colored by that triad light coming behind his crown. So your thoughts, if you keep them positive, will aid you to express what you really want to express. So you will not get into arguments or unnecessary banter or being cruel with your words. And you don't have to watch your words. Should they come out, you cannot help it. If they come out in a way that you did not want to express yourself, take that triad light and convert it. It also aids the other person. That whatever I unintentionally created, you cannot help it. You cannot be perfect. But what you can do is kind of clear the energy in the room, right? Just as you clean a room, it gets dirty. What do? You take a duster and you clean it off. That's what you're doing. Dusting off the unnecessary residue, especially when you know it's been created by you. If it's been created by another, again, take it through that center, that ray of light issuing forth from his heart, and say, Archangel Raguel, help me remove the residue of what I'm feeling regarding. And that ray of light will then issue forth into the situation. And you can even call upon Archangel Michael, though he's not shown over here, to cut the cords of disharmony. Both ways you're covered. And whoever you believe in, I would never tell you to leave your center of belief behind. The Lord, the Divine Mother, your religious order and tradition, use all methods. Prayer and invocation only aids to the process, only helps this get brighter and brighter. You just keep thinking about what it is that is reoccurring and what is not serving you anymore. Because that's basically the main function of this day. To focus on what doesn't work for you, realize what doesn't work for you, and come to a sense of, you can say, determination that I'm finally not going to deal with this anymore. Not just pushing it aside for tomorrow, or that you'll find a better method or another teacher or another book. Like, here and now is what I say and I demand from the universe, the peace that I'm meant to have. And that's you just basically claiming your divine blueprint, you can say. You've been born with that. That's why you've been given free will. That's why the angelic forces will never come forward without your asking. But when you claim, a portion of you then also feels secure in knowing that you can claim, that you're not just left behind somewhere, and that some mistake you made yesterday will harm you today or will harm you now. Never will the angelic forces or the divine forces really think about your karmic blueprint and say you have too much against you and we cannot help you anymore. You'll always be given chances to clear, to understand, to rectify, and finally then to walk on that correct path that is the best for you and all people that you affect and get affected by you in that sense, and you get affected by. Always the interactions for highest and best and good of all concerned. And you'll only go forward together. You're meant to. We're all meant to. So enjoy Archangel Raguel. Bring him into your heart this day and into your life and relationships. Create a great sense of harmony for yourself in all ways. And this comes to you superbly from the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And you can reach further sense of harmony by connecting to the artist who gives us this beautiful image of Archangel Raguel, where the light just pours through, and that is Marius Michael George. And Marius can be reached at capital MARIUSFINEART.com. So enjoy this day and your heart and your emotions, and come to peace emotionally, mentally, spiritually, in every way. Just shine. That is the only blueprint you're meant to have. Happiness, hope, fulfillment in every way. And this is Tina, signing off for now. Bye-bye.